देता हूँ। अरे सर टाइम है अभी 2 मिनट। So hello students, am I audible? चैट बॉक्स में सब एक बार क्लैरिफाई कर देंगे अगर आवाज क्लियरली आ रही है। ओके ओके, रौनक सर इज देयर, राइट? So I'm clearly audible, right? Okay. Okay. So welcome and hello and welcome again to AgriAddict. And today in today's session, in this live session, we are going to discuss about 2025 PYQs, which were previously asked in the physical science exam. And since all of you have joined the sessions, I would request everyone to share this session to all of your friends and the everyone who is preparing for physical science 2026 exam. So it will be for their mere help. And in today's session, we will be discussing all the PYQs that were asked in 2025 exam. But before that, let me briefly introduce myself. This is your mentor Rohit from Soil Science. I have completed my undergraduation from Ananiketan College of Agriculture, Anand, Varora, which is affiliated to Dr. Panjabrao Deshmukh Krishi Vidyapeeth, Akola. And currently, I am pursuing my masters in Department of Soil Science from Indira Gandhi Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. So, to begin with, we have first question from ICAR PG Physical Sciences 2025 exam. You can clearly see the question, and I would expect every one of you to reply in the comment section what will be the answer for this question. See, we'll keep this class a two-way class. Even if you are not able to reply voice on this session, you can always reply in the chat and make a connectivity, which will be very helpful for everyone's preparation. Okay, so Nikhil, you want to prepare for ICAR PG Soil Science exam? You can visit our AgriAddict's YouTube channel. There is a proper guide for each and every subject. For soil science also, there is a proper section for from A to Z. The video is named A to Z for soil science, which will definitely help you for understanding how to prepare and what to prepare for soil science PG examination, right? So, solving for the first question, a soil science has a bulk density. A soil sample has a bulk density of 1.5 gram per centimeter cube and a particle density of 2.65 gram per centimeter cube. So what is the total porosity of the soil? Anyone? What will be the answer for this in the comment section? Can anyone tell the answer for this question? D is the correct answer. Okay, Nikhil is saying that D is the correct answer. Anyone else? Okay, so let's try to solve this question. We know that formula of porosity is equals to 1 minus bulk density upon particle density. And if we need this in percentage form, we will multiply it with 100. Since we need the answer in percentage form, we will multiply it with 100. So what will be the correct answer for this? 1 minus, what is the bulk density of given sample? 1.5 gram per centimeter cube divided by 2.65 is the particle density. So the correct answer for this question will be ultimately 43.40. So see here I have added some additional information along with the formula of bulk density 1 minus BD plus PD into 100 if we need it in percentage form. There are some related information regarding the porosity. Porosity will be defined as the ratio of total volume of pore spaces, that is VF, to the total volume of soil, that is VF by VT. And its value ranges from 0.30 to 0.60 or 30 to 60%. And it is mainly affected by structure, the texture of the soil, the organic matter composition. We know that as the organic matter in the soil increases, porosity will increase or decrease. Let me know in the comment section. What will happen to the porosity of the soil if organic matter in the soil is increasing? Can anyone tell me? Yes, very good, Nikhil. When we add more organic matter in the soil, porosity will increase and bulk density of the soil sample will decrease. With the depth of the soil get compacted. As soon as the depth of the soil increases, the soil will get compact and porosity of the soil sample will decrease. So porosity and depth of the soil have inverse relationship. Just remember that depth of the soil, as soon as we move into the deeper layers of the soil, the porosity of the soil will decrease as the compaction will increase. So moving to the next question, just go through this next question. The second question is asking about what will happen to organic matter, like what is the relation of organic matter in soil structure. Now go through the statements and try to answer in the comment section. Like what will be the correct answer for this question? Just let me know. What role will organic matter play in soil structure? Like how is it important? Go through the statements, like all the 4 statements. See क्या हो रहा है ना, as soon as अभी recent trend देखते हुए, like whatever the recent trend we are observing, it is observed that statement wise question, like 2 or 3 statements or 4 statements or 5 statements regarding any single thing is given, and on that such options are there. A is correct, B is correct, A, B and C is correct. So these type of questions are increasing day by day. So just tell me what will be the correct answer for this. Okay, very good. Mangala has answered B. Okay, let's see whether it is B or not. Nikhil is saying the answer is B. Oh, okay. The correct answer for this question will be definitely B, A, B and C, as organic matter won't play any role in dispersion of soil particles. It will definitely play role in aggregation or flocculation of soil particles. So when we add organic matter to any soil, it flocculates soil particles, imparts it a proper nice structure. It plays an important role in flocculation rather than dispersion. Dispersion won't be caused when organic matter is added into any soil. So dispersion is not the correct answer. So the correct answer for this will be B, A, B and C only. So apart from this, there are some more things regarding soil structure. Soil structure can be categorized into three different categories, which include type, class, and grade. So type, on the basis of type, we analyze the shape and arrangement of the soil particles, and it has four different types of categories, which include platy, prismatic, blocky, and spheroidal structure. Like platy is the when the structure of the soil is columnar or laminar, that type of structure is called as platy structure. Prismatic structure is the when the soil particles combine to form a prism like structure, that time it is known as prismatic structure. And then spheroidal structure has two more different types of categories, which are termed as crumby or granular structure. Now among these crumby and granular type of soil structure, just tell me which one will be more porous and which one will be less porous. Definitely, Nikhil sir, organic matter will lead to flocculation. So anyone just tell me what type of spheroidal structure, whether it is crumby or granular, which one will be more porous and which one will be less porous? More porous is crumby. Okay. So since Spurti is saying that crumby will be more porous, we will go with it. Yes, definitely, crumby is a more porous structure, and hence it is very good for agricultural soils. So just keep this thing in mind. Crumby is a more porous structure, and hence it is good for agricultural cultivation. Now then there is this one is type, then class. In class we analyze the size of the soil separates, and in grade we see the distinctness and durability. So what sequence do we follow while analyzing some soil structure? Like this type, class and grade, अगर ये तीनों भी पैरामीटर्स अगर हम कंसिडर कर रहे हैं किसी भी सॉइल के एनालिसिस के लिए, तो हम सॉइल स्ट्रक्चर के एनालिसिस के लिए ये किस सीक्वेंस में फॉलो करेंगे? ये टाइप, class and grade. What will be the correct sequence of this type, class and grade when we are analyzing some soil structure? Can anyone tell me? GCT. Very good, very good, very good. We will follow the sequence as grade, class and type. सो नाउ एज ऑन व्हेन, अभी अगर जितना देखा जाए, अगर 2025 के पेपर में आपने अगर देखा होगा कि सम क्वेश्चंस आर आल्सो आस्क्ड लाइक अरेंज द प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस. सो अगर इफ दिस इज आस्क्ड इन द एग्जाम कि व्हाट इज द करेक्ट सीक्वेंस ऑफ analysis of soil structure in the correct sequence, like grade, class and type, so just remember this: grade, class and type is the correct sequence used for analysis of soil structure when we are analyzing the particle separates, right? सो याद रखना, ये क्वेश्चन अगर एग्जाम में आता है तो इसको ऐसे ही अटेम्प्ट करेंगे. सी व्हाई दिस डिस्कशन सेशंस आर इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? अगर हम एक क्वेश्चन के चार ऑप्शंस देख रहे हैं ना, और हम वो चार ऑप्शंस को कुछ अलग अलग नए तरीके से रिकॉल करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो इसी तरीके से हमारी रिवीजन होगी. एज एंड when we are preparing, this is the time, this last few days of your exam preparation, it is very important to go through every new question, every new option and four new possible questions from that one question, since this will be a mere important step in your preparation. So as you have joined this live session, make this comment section ऐसा बनाओ ना इस कमेंट सेक्शन को कि जैसे जैसे कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट्स पढ़ते जाए, एक एक बंदे के चार चार पांच पांच नए नए कंसेप्ट क्लियर होते जाए, राइट? सो कीप दिस सेशन एन इंटरैक्टिव सेशन. ऐसा लगने दो कि मुझसे चार चीजें तुमको ज्यादा आती है. इट विल बी डेफिनेटली very beneficial for you all. So moving ahead to the third question, we have a soil under long-term intensive tillage begins to show poor aggregation and reduced infiltration. कोई soil अगर long term intensive tillage को undergo हुई है, तो what will be the combination of practices which can restore its soil structure? अगर किसी soil में बहुत ज्यादा tillage operation हुए हैं और उसका structure aggregation खराब हो गया, तो which among the following four options is the best way to restore its structure? Just tell the correct answer. Okay, C, C, C. Yes, incorporation of organic amendments and reduced tillage operation is the correct answer for this. Now let's understand why. See, management of soil structure has some important practices which can be included, like optimum tillage operation. Now what will happen if we apply optimum tillage operation? There will be reduced disturbance, like no more disturbance of aggregates will be seen if we apply optimum tillage operation. Now when we apply zero or minimum tillage operation, it will aid in aggregate stability. Now what is the use of revising these things at this point? See, ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस, ऐसे ही कोई स्टेटमेंट उठा के आपको असर्शन रीजन क्वेश्चन बना के एग्जाम में दे देंगे, तो अगर आपको ये सब चीजें पता हो ना, तो आपका कोई भी क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में बिल्कुल गलत नहीं होगा. सो जस्ट रिमेंबर, crop residue and manuring will yield in flocule formation, and crop rotation and legumes along with phosphate fertilizer application will impart good conditions to soil structure. And then organic matter incorporation by followed by green manuring and cover cropping. This will also yield in improvement of soil structure after intensive tillage operations. Now moving to next question, we have an organism that fixes atmospheric nitrogen non-symbiotically. Which among the following four organisms fixes atmospheric nitrogen non-symbiotically? बताएंगे इसका आंसर? What will be the correct answer for this in comment section? Okay, B. C नहीं होगा भाई. C कैसे होगा? Frankia forms symbiotic association with Casuarina. याद रखना. Casuarina and various species of different families such as Myrtaceae. It forms association with different trees and shrubs. Azolla is an aquatic form. It forms symbiotic association with Anabaena azole. It is a symbiotic cyanobacteria. And Rhizobium forms various symbiotic association that with legumes and different plant species. It has various cross inoculation groups which will be seen further. So the correct answer for this question is Azotobacter. Azotobacter, because the question is asking about an organism that fixes atmospheric nitrogen non-symbiotically. So the correct answer for this is Azotobacter. See, here I have mentioned some of the types of organisms which have active role in nitrogen fixation, which are symbiotic, associative and free living. आप इसका screenshot ले सकते हो, और whenever you will go through revision process, this will be very helpful for you all. But it is very important to have an proper touch with each and every question from the PYQs, so that उससे associated कोई भी question अगर next exam में आता है, तो that will be very very beneficial for you all, right? So moving ahead to next question, we have an assertion reason type of question which is asking about break of monsoon of critical stages for soil moisture stress leads to reduction in yield, and the reason for it is given as only when the break of monsoon exceeds 15 days or more. So what will be the correct answer for this question? Anyone try to answer this question? Like this is the assertion reason type of question, और ऐसे ही questions आजकल एग्जाम में ज्यादा पूछे जा रहे हैं, तो इन ऐसे क्वेश्चन से बिल्कुल डरना नहीं है. बस एक बार assertion को go through करना है. Whatever the statement is written in assertion, just analyze the statement. Break of monsoon of critical stages for soil moisture states leads to reduction in yield. Okay, when there is no monsoon, like there is a break in monsoon during the critical growth stages, there will be reduction in yield. Okay, assertion sahi hai. Then what is the reason for it? Only when the break of monsoon exceeds more than 15 days or more. Okay, so reason also is correct. So now let's find a link whether the assertion and reason are linked to each other. The answer for this was given by NTA as both assertion and reason are correct, and the reason is correct explanation for first. So now let's understand why. The dry spell. Here, see, here it is mentioned that the dry spell is the rainless period of 10 days or max to max 15 days. And period more than this, the period more than this 10 or 15 days is termed as drought. Okay, so what is the reason here? Only when the break of monsoon exceeds more than 15 days or more. So 15 days or more means drought, and drought can be a clear reason for reduction in yield. So are assertion and reason both linked to each other? Like reason is correctly explaining the assertion. So this way you can solve your assertion reason type of question in the exam. So now this is a bumper bonus question. Like इसका आंसर आप ही लोग मुझे दोगे, मैं इसका करेक्ट आंसर भी नहीं बताने वाला. The question is asking which sector is the backbone of Indian economy, contributing significantly to GDP and employment. See, question is asking backbone of Indian economy, and the options are manufacturing, information, finance, and agriculture. Like all the students are supposed to answer this question in the comment section. Everyone. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Definitely the correct answer for this question is agriculture. See, for everyone's information, ये जो हम PDF सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, like all the questions today we are solving, इसके notes आपको मिल जाएंगे. Just we have to drop the Google form link, जो Google form link description box में mention करिए. Fill that, you will each and everyone will get the link or sorry this PDF in your like whatever it is, आपको भेज दी जाएगी जब अगर आप Google form भर दोगे तो, ठीक है. So the correct answer for this question is agriculture. Now moving ahead to next question. The chemical formula of hydrazolite we are asked. So can anyone tell me what will be the correct answer for this? Option 2. Okay, okay, okay. So leaving aside, yeah, option 2 will be the correct answer for this question. Al2O3 H2O, which is also known as diaspore, is a polymorph of hydroxylite. Polymorph is like same chemical formula having different structures. So the chemical formula of hydroxylite is Al2O3 H2. But apart from this, what are the other options mentioned? FeO OH by 2 is limonite. Then FeCO3 is known as siderite. Siderite is a iron ore. Then Ca3PO4 by 2 is phosphorite or apatite. So the correct answer for this question was Al2O3 is known as hydroxylite. The chemical formula of hydroxylite is Al2O3 dot H2O. So moving to the next question. This is another statement type of question. Just analyze the both the given statements, like the time domain reflectometry method and the hand feel method of soil moisture determination. Both the statements are about soil moisture determination methods. Just analyze the statement and try to answer the correct answer for these question. Okay, okay. The correct answer for this, someone is saying that It is C. Okay, तुम्हारी जगह अगर मैं भी होता तो I would have marked C as the correct answer, but no. NTA has given the correct answer for this question as both statement 1 and 2 are true. Now let's understand what perspective they have used for this statement 2 to be true. See, we know that in hand and feel method we just check, like we use ball and ribbon formation to check whether the soil is moist or not. But from that ball and ribbon formation method, we assign a narrative range. Like we try to assign a narrative range. Like we'll just try to say that it has 40% moisture, 75% moisture, and the statement is saying that only the hand and feel method assigns a numerical value to a soil moisture content based on the subjective assessment of soil texture and dampness, leading to potential inaccuracies. So since there is no systematic way of assigning that numerical value, whether there is a like 70% moisture or not, so the correct answer for this given by NTA was like both statements are true. It gives a narrative range. So in hand and feel method, it's qualitative and tactile, and the parameter used is available water capacity. And in TDR method, it is quantitative electromagnetic pulse. See what happens, this is inserted into the soil sample and electromagnetic radiations are passed through these cathodes, and the time taken by the waves to come back are then converted into systematic moisture ranges. So this is the most precise method for determination of soil moisture. Moving to the next question, we have another assertion reason type of question. देखना, see in the 2025 पेपर सेट, ये कोई एक प्रॉपर पेपर सेट है जिसमें एक के बाद एक के बाद एक स्टेटमेंट वाइज और असर्शन रीजन क्वेश्चंस ही है. तो ऐसा बिल्कुल एक्सपेक्ट मत करना कि एक असर्शन रीजन क्वेश्चन रहेगा और दूसरा नहीं रहेगा. एनटीए का पेपर कैसा भी हो सकता है. यू हैव टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड कि पेपर जैसा भी आए, हमारी प्रैक्टिस इतनी होनी चाहिए कि हम प्रॉपर परफेक्टली आंसर सॉल्व करें और अपने आप को एग्जाम टाइम में काम रखें. सो जस्ट ट्राई टू आंसर द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. Two statements regarding organic farming. Organic farming offers various advantages over conventional methods. This is the assertion. And what is the reason for that? Organic farming promotes environmental sustainability, produces healthier food, and reduces risk of chemical contamination, aligning with growing consumer demand, and ethically and sustainably produced food. So what will be the correct answer for this? Okay, most of you are saying A. Yes, A is definitely the correct answer for this question, as it is very simple. See, the assertion is organic farming offers various advantages. Okay, so it offers various advantages over conventional farming. In what ways? Organic farming promotes environmental stability, sustainability, produces healthier food, and reduces the risk of chemical contamination. So yes, the reason is perfectly explaining the assertion, and hence the answer given by NTA was both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. And here are some historical and organic farming related information. इसका भी आप screenshot ले लो. This will be very important. See, in 1940 foundation for organic farming was led, where Lord Northbourne introduced the term organic farming in his book to land. Okay, and then chief organization in organic farming, that is NPOP, established in 2001 in India, and then in 2016 Sikkim was declared as the first fully organic state of India. Then Madhya Pradesh followed by Rajasthan and Maharashtra have highest production, highest area under production. If the question is asked highest area under organic production, it is MP followed by Rajasthan followed by Maharashtra. Just keep this thing in mind. Next question, we have match the following type of question, and it is a mixed question, like not perfectly from a specific point. It is a mixed type of question from soil pollution as well as erosion and water management. So just try to answer this question. Anyone in the comment section? Option C. Okay. See, क्या होता है ना, कई बार हम क्या करते हैं, when solving these type of questions, lots of statements are there, we confuse in the exams, but ऐसा नहीं करना है. Whenever solving these type of questions, keep your mind calm and read each and every statement properly. Use natural and engineered wetlands to treat polluted water through various processes like filtration and microbial degradation. So this is perfect for constructed wetlands. And then bioremediation utilizes biological organisms to degrade or remove pollutants from contaminated soil or water. So C will be, like A will be properly linking to third option. Then source control involves managing and reducing the sources of pollution at their origin to prevent the release in the environment. And then erosion control practices implements physical structure or techniques to prevent soil loss. So the correct answer will be definitely C. Then moving, like since point source of pollution is asked about, this is something important from water pollution topic. I have additionally included this. Just let's understand what are point sources and non-point sources. So point sources are those sources of pollution which are located at a specific single site and can be identified easily. But totally against it, there are some non-point sources which are broad and diffused and which are very difficult to identify and control. So what are the examples of point sources? Drainage pipes, runoff from a field, a factory outlet, oil tankers and underground mines. But examples for non-point sources include agricultural runoff which cannot be clearly identified, then construction sites, city street floats and parking lots are the well-known examples of non-point sources. So just take a screenshot of this slide. This is also important. You can keep this for later on revision stage. Then we have next question, another statement wise type of question. See, इसके पहले ही 3-4 questions statement wise और assertion reason type के हो गए, फिर भी again another statement type of question is there. So this is from ISRO's latest Earth observation satellite is EOS 8, and then it is statement 2 is saying that it is linked to statement 1 that it has 5 optical bands and will be used for environmental monitoring. So अगर तुम्हारी जगह मैं एग्जाम लिख रहा होता, if I would have been writing the exam at your time, मैंने डेफिनेटली ये क्वेश्चन स्किप करना था क्योंकि मुझे स्टेटमेंट 2 के बारे में बिल्कुल नॉलेज नहीं है. चलो स्टेटमेंट 1 के बारे में तो कहीं ना कहीं सुन रखा होगा इसलिए नॉलेज होगी, बट स्टेटमेंट 2 के बारे में मुझे बिल्कुल नॉलेज नहीं है. बट सिंस दिस क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड, हम प्रिपेयर्ड रहेंगे, इसके बारे में भी हम इंफॉर्मेशन ले ही लेंगे. सी, व्हाट आर अर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन सैटेलाइट्स, व्हाटएवर ISRO's अर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन सैटेलाइट्स, the latest one is EOS 8. Now EOS 9 was also launched by ISRO, but it was failed, so it is not considered as latest. Then in 2026 EOS N1 is the recent most. This was for 2025, like ये क्वेश्चन 2025 के एग्जाम में आया है, तो ये 2024 का EOS 8 है. Then this EOS 9 was launched in 2025. Then EOS N1 is then launched in 2026. So अभी अगर क्वेश्चन आता है तो the latest one will be EOS N1. Then the statement 2 is it has 5 optical points. नहीं, EOS 8 में optical bands नहीं है. Instead of optical band, it is using payloads. याद रखना. So the correct answer for this question is statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. Yes, option C is the correct answer for this. So these are some satellites of ISRO, like Earth observation and strategic satellites, then science and deep space satellites, experimental and tech satellites, and human space flights satellites. So there are 4 main categories of satellites by ISRO, and these are the latest ones. EOS N1, see, EOS N1, which is launched in year 2026. Then NISAR is also a joint project of NASA and ISRO which is launched in 2025. Then ये भी स्लाइड का आप एक ओवरव्यू रख लो कि इफ अगर इसरो से रिलेटेड कोई क्वेश्चन आता है तो इट विल बी ऑफ हेल्प फॉर यू. Okay, so now we have 12th question. It is asking about the following four types. We have to arrange these into the decreasing order of thermal conductivity. So what will be the correct answer for this? Okay, very good. Satya is telling that ISRO's Earth Observation Satellite 8 had two optical bands. So ये भी सब याद रख लेंगे. Okay, okay. Option A. Yes, definitely. The correct answer for this is option A because it is asking about thermal conductivity. Now let's understand what is thermal conductivity. Thermal conductivity is the quantity of heat transmitted through a unit of substance per unit cross section area per unit temperature gradient per unit time. So what is the unit for this? The unit for this is calories per second per centimeter per degree Celsius. Then thermal conductivity depends upon the moisture content, texture, structure, mineralogical composition, organic matter and degree of compaction of soil. So it varies in the order sandy, loamy, clay, peat and organic soil. अगर ये हमें पूछा होता कि अगर उल्टा पूछा होता कि डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर तो हम लिखते ऑर्गेनिक से सैंडी सॉइल की तरफ. देन थर्मल कंडक्टिविटी इंक्रीजेस विद द इंक्रीजिंग वेटनेस. Organic matter increases porosity and reduces contact between the soil particles. Therefore, thermal conductivity is low in soils with high organic matter. Similarly, thermal conductivity increases with compaction of soil due to increased contact between soil particles. So, thermal conductivity of quartz, water and air are in the ratio of 363, 24 and 1. This value varies with the books. So, आपको ऑप्शन में कंसिडर करना है कि कौन से बुक से ये वैल्यू उठाई गई है और क्वेश्चन बनाया गया है. डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट, बट दिस इज टेकन अप फ्रॉम स्ट्रिटाइज. तो स्ट्रिटाइज में उसकी वैल्यू थी 363:24:1. सो याद रखेंगे, ये भी क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है. देन वी हैव नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम बायोमोलिक्यूल्स. व्हाट विल बी द कॉमन नेम ऑफ HCOH? एनीवन? केमिकल फॉर्मूला दिया गया है, उसका कॉमन नेम पूछा. व्हाट विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस? दीदी okay, okay. So most of you are saying that the correct answer for this is formic acid. Yes, definitely the correct answer for this is formic acid. So now let's know ki what will be the formula for acetic acid. Acetic acid is CH3 COOH. Then propionic acid is C2H5 COOH and butyric acid is C3H7 COOH. तो ये भी सारे याद रख लेंगे. अगर कभी एग्जाम में HCOH के अलावा CH3 COOH या C2H5 COOH पूछ लिया तो वो भी हमें आना चाहिए. So this all I have mentioned. और इसके apart from this there are some general common names of different common molecules such as methane, ethane, propane. This also has been asked previously. पिछले कुछ एग्जाम्स में 2024 में 2023 में इनके कॉमन नेम्स पूछे गए हैं. तो ये भी टेबल को अच्छे से याद कर लेंगे, इसके बारे में पढ़ लेंगे ताकि कोई भी क्वेश्चन अगर एग्जाम में आए तो हमसे मिस ना हो. मिस तो ना ही हो पर हमारी रैंक भी अच्छी आए, क्योंकि ऐसे ही छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चन से रैंक बनती है. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू go through each and every type of question whatever is being asked in the exams for recent past. So next question we have, Which tillage method leaves 30% of the crop residues on the soil surface? So what will be the correct answer for this? Anyone? Which tillage method leaves 30% of the crop residues on the soil surface? Conventional tillage, conservation tillage, ridge tillage, or furrow tillage? Conservation. Okay. Some are saying conservation, some are saying conventional. Okay. Let's see. The statement is tillage method which leaves 30% of the crop residues on soil surface. And the answer for this is yes, definitely conservation tillage. Now let's understand what is difference between conservation tillage and conventional tillage. Conservation tillage is when there is minimum soil disturbance. Crop residues are left on the field. Like soil disturbance is less than 30%. Then intensive soil disturbance in conventional tillage. Then residue on soil surface is more than 30%. And the statement was also asking about 30% of crop residues on soil, like 30% or more. So the answer for this was conservation tillage. So this is the difference, major difference between conservation and conventional tillage. This can be observed pictorically भी, यहाँ पे भी आप देख सकते हो कि see here crop residue is high in conservation tillage, whereas in conventional tillage there is no crop residue. Like normal tillage अगर है तो conventional tillage रहेगी जिसमें maximum जो रेसिड्यू है मैक्सिमम डिस्टर्बेंस रहेगा. सो जो रेसिड्यू रहेगा वो सॉइल में बरी हो जाएगा एंड हेंस इट विल बी मैक्सिमम डिस्टर्ब्ड इन कन्वेंशनल टिलेज. सो ऑब्जर्व कर लेंगे कि कन्वेंशनल और कंजर्वेशन टिलेज में क्या मेजर डिफरेंस है, ये भी एग्जाम में पूछा जा सकता है. देन वी हैव नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. It is asking about buffer zones are essential in certified organic farm. See, question is about buffer zones are essential in certified organic farm because बता दूं कि organic farming में एक major important component है buffer zone. So why are these buffer zone important? इसके बारे में कुछ statements दी गई है and among these statements we have to identify which of the following statements are correct. So बताएंगे मुझे what will be the correct answer for this question? B होगा क्या इसका correct answer? Do you think B will be the correct answer for this? C. Nikhila is saying C. What are buffer zones? Okay, so let's understand what are buffer zones. क्या है ना buffer zones क्या होते हैं? We will understand. See, this is an organic farm and this is an conventional farm. यहाँ पे we are not using any chemical fertilizer and here we are using chemical fertilizer. Like normal conventional farming यहाँ follow कर रहे हैं और यहाँ we are following organic farming. So there we have to maintain a buffer zone in between these organic farms and normal conventional farms. So these region between organic farms and normal conventional farms is termed as buffer zone and it is a very important component of organic farming. So the correct answer for this, some are saying that Raman and Satya are saying that the correct answer will be option A, whereas Nikhila is saying the option will be C. See, since the question is in regard to organic farming, its important role is not concerned with this runoff water, but its important role is to control the entry of contaminants, to protect the organic farm from entry of spray drift and check the invasion of pest from adjoining conventional fields. So these three important objectives are essential for buffer zones. Instead, this runoff water will be important in normal conventional farming, but since we are referring to organic farm, this runoff water checking is not an important essential function of buffer zone. So now Here I have mentioned some of the important components of organic farming. इसको भी याद रख लेंगे. Like if the question is being asked कि what are the important components of organic farming, we should be able to recognize that fodder trees or biofencing, then buffer zones, field crops, cover crops, trees, vermicompost, liquid manure tank, and plant protection agent forms the important components of organic farms. Moving ahead, we have next question, and the question is asking about diseases caused by molybdenum deficiency. So can anyone tell me the correct answer for this? Yes, guys. Apart from the correct answer for this, just tell me बचे हुए ऑप्शंस के जो डिफिशियंसी एलिमेंट्स है वो भी आप मुझे बताना ऑप्शंस में. Okay, Spurti is saying the correct answer for this is option B. Raman is also saying option B. Anyone? और कोई जिसको ट्राई करना है? चलो ठीक है, ये बता दे रहा हूँ कि रस्टिंग इन व्हीट इज नॉट डेफिनेटली कॉज्ड बाय मोलिब्डेनम डिफिशियंसी. तो मुझे आप इसका डिफिशियंसी एलिमेंट बताओ. बाकी तो करेक्ट आंसर हम डिस्कस करते रहेंगे, बट व्हाट विल बी द कॉजेटिव एजेंट ऑफ रस्टिंग ऑफ व्हीट? की रस्टिंग ऑफ व्हीट किसके डिफिशियंसी की वजह से हो रही है? जस्ट टेल मी. लिटिल लीफ ऑफ एप्पल इज ड्यू टू बोरॉन डिफिशियंसी. Okay, Raman is saying that it is due to boron deficiency. And rusting in wheat due to? चलो इसका आंसर मुझे नेक्स्ट सेशन में चाहिए. सी लिटिल लीफ ऑफ एप्पल may be associated with zinc deficiency. इसको एक बार चेक कर लेंगे. But the correct answer for this is option A and D. So here I have mentioned some of the important functions of molybdenum. Molybdenum is an important structural component of nitrogenase enzyme. तो ऐसे ही आपको आपके सारे रिवीजन नोट्स बनाने हैं, सारे एलिमेंट्स और उनके डिफिशियंसी सिम्टम्स. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है एग्जाम के लिए, क्योंकि एक ना एक क्वेश्चन, कम से कम एक क्वेश्चन तो आने ही आने वाला है ऑन द डिफिशियंसी सिम्टम्स ऑफ एलिमेंट्स. तो जितने भी 17 इसेंशियल एलिमेंट्स हैं उनके सारे के डिफिशियंसी सिम्टम्स और उससे रिलेटेड डिसऑर्डर्स डेफिनेटली याद रख लेंगे, क्योंकि जितने भी अभी 2020 से लेके 2025 तक पेपर हुए सब में डिफिशियंसी से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आया ही आया है, और डेफिनेटली 2026 के एग्जाम में भी आएगा. सो व्हेनेवर यू मेक योर रिवीजन नोट्स, ऐसे ही नोट्स बनने चाहिए कि आपको सारे के सारे 17 न्यूट्रिएंट एलिमेंट्स के जो डिफिशियंसी सिम्टम्स है वो आपने लिखने चाहिए और उसको बार बार रिवाइज करना चाहिए. Okay, so next question we have, given below are two statements labeled as assertion and reason, and it is asking about temperature of soil. So the assertion is saying that soils containing high mineral matter has more temperature than soils containing more organic matter. What will be the correct answer for this question? Yes, Purti, very good. Little leaf of apple is caused due to zinc deficiency. Yes, it is correct. And rusting in wheat, yeah, it might be fungal. So try to answer this question. Option A, both assertion and reason are correct and reason is the correct explanation. अगर specific heat of organic matter more है तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि ऑर्गेनिक मैटर जिन सॉइल्स में रिच होगा उसकी जो टेम्परेचर होगी वो ज्यादा होगी, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता? No. Yes, the correct answer for this is both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion because see, just understand, जितनी जितनी ज्यादा specific heat उतना like temperature और specific heat का एक inverse relation होगा. Let's understand why. See, the quantity of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of any substance through 1 degree Celsius is called as its specific heat. So in other words, it is the heat capacity per unit mass of substance that is expressed in calories per gram per degree Celsius or joules per gram per degree Celsius. So the specific heat expressed on volume basis is called volumetric heat, and that is the product of specific heat and bulk density of the substance. So कोई मुझे specific heat of water की value बता सकता है? Anyone? Specific heat of water? Can anyone tell me specific heat of water की value? Yes, very good, Spurti. It is 1. And for air, it is 0.25. For mineral matter, the value of specific heat is 0.19. And just tell me what will be the value of specific heat for organic matter then? For organic matter, Satya. No, for organic matter, it's not 1. It's not 0.18 for organic matter. For mineral matter, it is 0.18. Yeah, for organic matter, it is 0.46. Very good, very good, very good. अगर ये सारी values आपको याद है तो आपका preparation बिल्कुल बहुत सही जा रहा है, और ऐसे ही अगर continue करोगे तो बहुत अच्छी rank भी आने वाली है आपकी. So very good, बिल्कुल on track है आपका preparation. So next question is common and precise method to measure stable isotopes. Among the 4 options, what will be the correct answer for this? Yes, Satya and Devika. To be more precise, the value is 0.46 for organic matter. याद रखेंगे. Yes, the correct answer for this question is mass spectrometry. This is a question from radioisotopes chapter. Radioisotopes आपको अगर टाइम मिल रहा है तो डेफिनेटली डीके दास से जाके पढ़ लेंगे, बहुत ज्यादा हेल्पफुल रहेगा. इट हैज क्वेश्चन एवरी ईयर इन द एग्जाम. रेडियो आइसोटोप से क्वेश्चन आना ही आना है. तो द मेथड टू मेजर स्टेबल आइसोटोप्स इज mass spectrometer. See, mass spectrometer is a device used to detect and determine stable isotope of any element. Mass spectrometer is widely used to determine the ratio of 14n by 15n in a sample, and since 15n is used as a stable tracer. So moving ahead, we have next question, which is asking about assertion reason type of question, and it is saying that contour plowing is an effective method for soil conservation. Why? It involves plowing along the contour to slow down the velocity of flowing water and reduce soil erosion. What will be the correct answer for this? Try to answer the question. Option A. Spurti is saying that the correct answer for this is option A. Let's see. Yes, the correct answer given by NTA is option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason explains assertion as C. Here you can see when the contour plowing practice is incorporated in the field, the water does not wash away, it just stays and the rate of infiltration increases, and hence the soil conservation practices is possibly increased. So now next question we have, match the following type of question. Very simple type of question, ये question आना ही आना है. पेट्रोलॉजी, पेडोजेनेसिस, पेट्रोग्राफी और पेडोलॉजी, इन टर्म्स में से डेफिनेटली कोई ना कोई टर्म आपको इस साल के एग्जाम में देखने को मिलेगी ही मिलेगी. तो ये आपको बिल्कुल रट्टा होनी चाहिए कि व्हाट इज पेट्रोलॉजी, व्हाट इज पेडोजेनेसिस, व्हाट इज पेट्रोग्राफी एंड व्हाट इज पेडोलॉजी. सो व्हाट विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. इस पे ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, जल्दी बताना है. अगर किसी को बाकी सारी डेफिनेशन नहीं भी पता है ना, सिर्फ पेडोलॉजी की भी डेफिनेशन पता है कि स्टडी ऑफ सॉइल जेनेसिस, क्लासिफिकेशन एंड मैपिंग इज कॉल्ड एज पेडोलॉजी, आपको करेक्ट आंसर आपका यहीं पे मिल जाएगा, क्योंकि डी का सिर्फ एक ही ऑप्शन में 2 आंसर है. सो द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस इज ऑप्शन ए. यस, डेफिनेटली. Petrology is the branch of science which study about the rocks. Petrography is description of rocks, and petrogenesis deals with origin of rocks. Moving ahead to the next question, another match the following type of question. क्या होगा इसका आंसर? See, this is also a mixed type of question. इसमें टिलेज, सॉइल इरोजन, एग्रोमेट्रोलॉजी और कंजर्वेशन एग्रीकल्चर, चारों डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टॉपिक से टर्मिनोलॉजीज उठाई गई है और उसे क्वेश्चन बना दिया है. व्हाट विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस, टेल मी. Yes, very good. The correct answer for this will be option A. Rainy day is when rainfall of 2.5 mm or above is observed. Soil erosion is removal of soil particles from one place to another. Then conservation agriculture is no tillage, soil cover and crop rotation. And then live mulching is conserve soil moisture and suppress the weed. So here you can see cover cropping, how cover cropping helps in moisture conservation. Then we have next question. ये फेवरेट क्वेश्चन है, ये हर साल रिपीट हो रहा है ऐसे का ऐसा. इधर कोई क्रॉप को चेंज किया जाएगा या सिर्फ किसी एक सिंगल क्रॉप के बारे में पूछ लेंगे. तो ये तो बिल्कुल आपको पता ही होनी चाहिए. सिर्फ यही नहीं, इसके अलावा भी बाकी सारे और क्रॉप्स है, उनके भी आपको जो वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट वैल्यूज है ये बिल्कुल बिल्कुल पता होने चाहिए. इसका एक टेबल भी है ISSS में, अगर उस टेबल को वैसे के वैसे याद रख सको तो बहुत ही अच्छा है. और ये बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस है इस क्वेश्चन के रिपीट होने के, क्योंकि ये बहुत ज्यादा बार रिपीट हो चुका है. लाइक 2020 से 2027 तक जितने भी पेपर हुए हैं, सॉरी 2025 तक जितने भी 7 पेपर हुए हैं, उसमें से ऑलमोस्ट 5 पेपर में ये क्वेश्चन ऐसा का ऐसा पूछा गया है. सो जस्ट टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस. इसमें भी बिल्कुल कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. शुगर केन का जो वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट है वो 150 से 250 है. राइस हैज द वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ 100 टू 125. सो द इफ यू नो कि राइस का वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट 120 सेंटीमीटर अप्रॉक्स है, तो आपको इसका करेक्ट आंसर यू ही मिल जाएगा. ए का 4 सिर्फ एक ही ऑप्शन में है, ऑप्शन 1. एक मिनट, नो, द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस इज ऑप्शन बी, ए का 4. हाँ, इस स्लाइड का स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेंगे. ये वैल्यूज को अगर ऐसे कैसे अगर आप याद रख सकते हो तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. कहीं ना कहीं इसकी हेल्प बिल्कुल होनी ही होनी है. मूविंग अहेड, वी हैव नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नहीं भाई, डी कैसे होगा उसका आंसर, उसका आंसर बी था. Next question is another match the following type of question. It is asking about phototropism, geotropism, thigmotropism and photoperiodism. इसमें भी बिल्कुल कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. Just tell me the correct answer for this. हाँ, अभी ये जो जनरल एग्रीकल्चर के क्वेश्चंस है ना, जो हमने ऑलरेडी कोर्स में कवर कर लिए हैं, इसका मैं ज्यादा एक्सप्लेनेशन यहाँ पे नहीं दूंगा. आपको बस कुछ नहीं करना है, हमारे कोर्स में जाना है, कोर्स ओपन करना है, पूरे सातों के सातों 2025 से लेकर 2020 तक जितने भी पेपर्स है, सारे जनरल एग्रीकल्चर क्वेश्चंस को सेपरेटली 7 क्लासेस में कवर कराया गया है. तो वो सातों के सातों लेक्चर्स अगर आप देख लेंगे तो उसका डेफिनेटली आपको बेनिफिट होगा ही होगा, क्योंकि एक क्वेश्चन के साथ साथ एसोसिएटेड 4 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को और कवर कराया गया है. वी हैव कवर्ड 4 more objectives from one question on general agriculture. You are supposed to visit those 7 lectures. It will be very helpful for each one of you. So just let's understand what is phototropism, geotropism, thigmotropism and photoperiodism. Most of you are saying that the correct answer for this is option A. Yes, the correct answer for this will be option A. So फोटोट्रोपिज्म जियोट्रोपिज्म के बारे में कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन है, इसका स्क्रीनशॉट आप ले लेना और इसको बाद में पढ़ लेना, क्योंकि ये ऑलरेडी दिस थिंग्स आर ऑलरेडी कवर्ड इन सॉइल साइंस मास्टर कोर्स. सो इफ एट ऑल अगर किसी ने सॉइल साइंस का मास्टर कोर्स नहीं परचेज किया है इस साल, तो यू जस्ट गो एंड गेट इट, बिकॉज वी आर गिविंग इट जस्ट फॉर 2000 रुपीज एंड इट इज वेरी अफोर्डेबल, और उससे आपकी हेल्प ही होगी. ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दिस पेपर सेट्स हैव बीन कवर्ड. सो इसका भी स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना और इसको अच्छे से पढ़ लेना. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वी हैव, व्हाट डज रिमोट सेंसिंग प्राइमरीली डिटेक्ट टू एनालाइज वेजिटेशन हेल्थ इन एग्रीकल्चर. इसका करेक्ट आंसर क्या होगा, बताएंगे जल्दी. The correct answer for this is electromagnetic radiations reflected by the plants. So here are some steps. Agar this year if it asks to arrange the sequence of steps that are followed in remote sensing, तो ये important steps है, ये भी अगर हम remote sensing से related याद रख सकते हैं तो बहुत help होगी, इसलिए मैंने ये mention कर दिया है. नो स्फूर्ति, इट वोंट बी ऑप्शन ए. क्वेश्चन क्या है देखो, सॉइल न्यूट्रिएंट अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं, दीज आर द एप्लीकेशंस फ्रॉम रिमोट सेंसिंग. वी कैन डेफिनेटली डिटरमाइन लीफ मॉर्फोलॉजी, सॉइल न्यूट्रिएंट अवेलेबिलिटी, क्रॉप रूटिंग डेप्थ, बट द क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग व्हाट डज रिमोट सेंसिंग प्राइमरीली डिटेक्ट. क्या प्राइमरीली डिटेक्ट कर रहा है और व्हाट इज द प्राइमरी detection to analyze the vegetation. So the correct answer will be electromagnetic radiation, and so is given by NTA. Now next question we have regarding porosity. देखो भाई, porosity फर्स्ट न्यूमेरिकल भी था porosity पे, और क्वेश्चन पेपर में ही नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में उसका फॉर्मूला क्लियर दिया है. सो इट हैज मेड वेरी सिंपल बाय एनटीए. देखो, तो ऐसे भी कभी कभी हो सकता है, तो दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू लर्न. वी हैव टू कीप आवर माइंड काम. एग्जाम जब भी हो, जैसे भी हो, उसको शांत दिमाग से सॉल्व करना है, पेपर को ज्यादा से ज्यादा मॉक टेस्ट अटेम्प्ट करना है. वो भी हमने बेस्ट टू बेस्ट इस बार मॉक टेस्ट बंडल में दिए हैं, हर क्वेश्चन के साथ उसका रिलेटेड एसोसिएटेड एक्सप्लेनेशन, और इतने अच्छे टॉप क्वालिटी के जो मॉक टेस्ट सेट किए गए हैं सारे के सारे आईआरए टॉपर्स के द्वारा. सो इट विल बी वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर ईच एंड एवरीवन्स प्रिपरेशन process, right? So whatever is important in this phase of preparation is you have to attempt each and every mock test nicely. जितने ज्यादा maximum times आप मॉक टेस्ट को अटेम्प्ट करोगे, उतना थरो आपका नॉलेज होगा, उतना कॉन्फिडेंस आपको आपका बढ़ेगा. बिल्कुल भी जो भी आप प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो किसी एग्जाम के लिए, तो मॉक टेस्ट को बिल्कुल अवॉइड नहीं करना है. मॉक टेस्ट इज द बेस्ट पार्ट. मॉक टेस्ट से ही आपको ज्यादा से ज्यादा बेनिफिट होगा. Very less full length mock test. Okay, Ritu is saying that there are very less full length mock tests. Don't worry Ritu, we are trying to come up with most whatever best we can do for you all, but it is very important to practice each and every question from the mock test multiple number of times as far as possible. So इस question का answer होगा, the correct answer for this is both the statements are true. So these are some important factors affecting porosity. इसको भी go through कर लेना है. It is very important as statement wise questions ऐसे ही जगह से बनती है. So now next question is fulvic acid is soluble in. इस पे ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे हम, ये हमारा जनरल एग्रीकल्चर का क्वेश्चन है. चलो इसको याद रखने की एक ट्रिक बता देता हूँ. फल्विक एसिड में F है, F इज फुल्ली सोल्यूबल. इसको मैं ऐसे याद रखता था, फुल्ली सोल्यूबल. सो इट इज फुल्ली सोल्यूबल इन एसिड, अल्कली एंड वाटर. सी इस टेबल को भी अच्छे से याद रख लेंगे. ये ह्यूमिक सब्सटेंसेस है, इसकी सोल्यूबिलिटी सोल्यूबल इन बोथ अल्कलाइड एंड एसिड मीडियम. So, इसको भी याद रख लेंगे, पूछा जा सकता है. Then the next question is dominant cations in saline soil. ये क्वेश्चन को हमने जब सॉल्ट अफेक्टेड सॉइल्स का टॉपिक सॉल्व किया था तब भी अच्छे से सॉल्व किया था. तो इसका आंसर आप ही लोग मुझे बताओ. No, no, no. The correct answer is not D and not even A. Devika is saying the correct answer is A. No, it's not A. Nikhila, you are saying D. It's not D. Yes, the correct answer is option B. Now let's understand why. See, ऐसे के ऐसे lines उठा के यहाँ पे मैंने type कर दिए. These are the lines from ISSS, and it is saying that the soluble salts are chiefly chlorides and sulfates of sodium, calcium, and magnesium, and small amount of gypsum. Small amount, that is, it is not dominant. K and gypsum are not dominant in saline soils. So इसको भी go through कर लेंगे. Now next question we have, given below are two statements, one is labeled as assertion and one is labeled as reason. चलो इसका hint दे देता हूँ. These questions are in association with root CC. Now just tell me who gave this phenomenon of root CC. ऐसा कौन सा पायनियर इंसान था जिसने रूट सीसी का कंसेप्ट दिया था? Who was the scientist who is related to root CC? Okay, okay. Aman, yes, yes, the answer is B. Okay, good. Aman Spurti, yes, very good. The answer is B. But just tell me who is the scientist who is related with root CC? Option B, both are correct. Yes, yes, Satya, very good. Just tell me who. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Devox is the scientist associated with root CC. Very good, very good. I was expecting this answer. So see, the correct answer for this is both assertion and reason are correct, but both are individually separate statements. That one statement is regarding dicotyledonous plants and one statement is regarding monocotyledonous plants. So here is the concept of root CEC. You can go through that. Root CEC varies with the plant species. Legumes and other dicotyledonous plants generally have values double the CEC of monocotyledonous plants. So dicots have high CEC and they are more prone to bound with divalent cations. So this concept was given by root CEC. आप इसका screenshot ले लो और इसको अच्छे से पढ़ लेना. Moving ahead, we have next question. This is from एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन पार्ट. और एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन से भी हर साल क्वेश्चन आ ही रहे हैं. दिस ईयर इट हैड 4 क्वेश्चंस. आप जब पूरा पेपर एनालिसिस आज और कल में हो जाएगा तब देखना कि ऑलमोस्ट 4 क्वेश्चंस. आप वेटेज देखो, लाइक 16 मार्क्स ऑफ वेटेज वाज गिवन टू एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन फ्रॉम फिजिकल साइंस. So what will be the correct answer for this? Which is the institution of self government for rural areas? Very good. Only C, Panchayat, is the correct answer. And in association to this, like some articles are mentioned in this question, like article 243 of Indian constitution. I have also mentioned some other articles which are in relation to Panchayati Raj, like 243. Q and 243A, B and C. A is for Gram Sabha, B is for Constitution of Panchayat, and C is for Composition of Panchayat. And then Article 243Q is for Nagar Panchayat, Municipal Council and Municipal Corporation. So इसको भी अच्छे से याद रख लेंगे. सर एक्सटेंशन वाले क्वेश्चंस कहाँ से कवर करें? सी फॉर जनरल एग्रीकल्चर इट इज वेरी वास्ट. आप कहाँ से कवर करो इसका आंसर बहुत टिपिकल होगा, बट ठीक है, अगर कोई भी स्टैंडर्ड एग्जाम के लिए नेमराज सुंदा से आप आपका जनरल एग्रीकल्चर प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो इट विल बी वेरी वेरी बेनिफिशियल. ठीक है, इसकी पूरी 100% गारंटी नहीं दी जा सकती कि आपका जनरल एग्रीकल्चर कवर हो जाएगा या नहीं हो जाएगा, लेकिन नेमराज सुंदा अगर आप परफेक्टली करके जा रहे हो, अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर मेजर सब्जेक्ट ग्रुप में तो आपको जितने बुक्स कवर करने थे वो तो सब आपने कर लिए, अभी रिवीजन का टाइम है. हाँ, लेकिन जनरल एग्रीकल्चर के लिए आप डेफिनेटली नेमराज सुंदा की हेल्प ले सकते हो. इट विल बी utmost beneficial at this time. Okay, so moving to next question, we have another assertion reason type of question, and it is asking about field capacity. Just go through the question and try to answer. देखो ना, एनटीए की मिस्टेक देखो, है ना. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में असर्शन रीजन टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन लेबल किया गया है, बट ऑप्शंस देखो आप, स्टेटमेंट आर करेक्ट, बोथ स्टेटमेंट आर इनकरेक्ट. हालांकि यहाँ ऑप्शंस ऐसे होने चाहिए कि असर्शन रीजन टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन में असर्शन एंड रीजन बोथ आर करेक्ट, ये इस टाइप के ऑप्शंस होने चाहिए थे, बट एनटीए हैज मेकिंग सिंपली सिली मिस्टेक्स. तो ऐसे सिचुएशंस में भी एग्जाम में डरना नहीं है. सी, so the correct answer was given as both statement 1 and 2 are correct. And these I have mentioned some of the field capacity and PWP standards which you can go through, because these potential values can be an important source of statement wise type of questions in the exam. So these both the statement are individually correct. Now next question we have crop diversity in organic farming. See देखो, organic farming के कितने ज़्यादा question 2024 और 2025 में भी पूछा जा रहा है. So what is the main role of crop diversification in organic farming? We have to justify the statement. Like, how is crop diversity is a basic building block of organic production? So what will be the correct answer for this question? The correct answer for this question is option D. A and B only. Why? Because less chance of crop failure is not the main objective. It cannot justify. How is risk of crop failure is justifying that crop diversification is a building block of organic farming? So the correct answer for this is option A and B only. Now we have next question. Which statement or statements about the half life of a source are correct? What will be the correct answer for this? See, another question from radioactivity. The correct answer for this question is given as option D only. Now let's understand why. Why option D? Why are the other options considered wrong? Just because half life of the radioactive element to become completely safe. how can any radioactive element become completely safe? है ना? Then it is the half life of the radioactive atom to decay. Is there any single atom in radioactive decay? No, there are multiple nuclei which are being decayed under process, and then it is the half life for the radioactive element to become zero. Is it possible for any radioactive element to become zero? It is not practically possible, as any radioactive element is continuously going through reduction or breakdown activities. So these three statements are incorrect. Only D, it is the time of activity of the source which decreases by half, is the correct answer for this question. Here I have mentioned the definition of half-life of radioactive element. You can go through this definition. Now next we have redox potential and the reduction processes. You can match and let me know the correct answer for this question. What will be the correct answer? The correct answer for this will be option B. Yes, very good. Option B is the correct answer. No, D is not the correct answer for this. So some other redox potential values are also mentioned here. This is very important. It can be asked in the exam. So just try to memorize these tables. See table values from any book. Any book. आप ISSS पकड़ लो. ISSS से जैसे के वैसे from fundamentals of soil science, as it is table values are considered for the exam. So just give importance to table values when revising. At this stage, it is very important to go through each and every table values. So it will be very, very beneficial for you all. Now, which of the following statement about disaccharides are covered? This question we have already covered in general agriculture topic, like general agriculture lecture, but let's understand why this lactose. Lactose is a disaccharide compound, but it has one glucose molecule and one galactose. But here the statement was saying that lactose is 1,4-glucose. No, it is a disaccharide of glucose and galactose combination. So this this statement is incorrect. Now dextrorotatory and levorotatory, then reducing and not reducing sugars, these all concepts have been very nicely covered in the biomolecules biochemistry class by Purpita ma'am. So I will request each one of you to go through that lecture. अगर वो lecture आप करके exam लिखने जाओगे तो biochemistry से आपका एक भी question गलत नहीं हुआ, ठीक है? So this is what we have given from AgriAddict's Soil Science PG Master Course. यही मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ. Next question we have matched the following question. It is asking about diagnostic horizons and its major features. See, अब क्वेश्चन में दो एंडोपेडॉन्स और दो एपिपेडॉन्स को लिया गया है और उसके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, रिक्वायर्ड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आगे दिए गए हैं. तो मुझे इसका करेक्ट आंसर बताएंगे. और apart from this, just tell me what are the epipedons importance in India? What are the epipedons important in India? मौलिक, ऑक्रिक एंड नंबरिक होगा. These are very, very important for Indian soils. So the correct answer for this was option A. Sorry, this is not the correct answer for this question. Sorry guys, my error. The correct answer will be option A. Then here are some important characteristics of epipedons. You should go through the characteristics of epipedons as well as endopedons. Now next we have another statement type of question, which is statement 1, compost is more balanced soil amendment that improves soil structure and health over time. And statement 2 is manure is quicker source of nutrients, especially nitrogen, but requires more care and potentially composting for optimal use. So tell me what will be the correct answer? Yes, very good, Ritu. Maulik, Okrik and Amrik, very good Spurti. Maulik, Okrik and Amrik are of importance in India. Just try to answer. What are the, what will be the correct answer for this question? See, anyone who is preparing for soil science 2026 exam, it is very important to at least purchase this soil science master course, at as we have included all the topic wise tests, all the full length mock tests, very nicely covered explanations, and you are getting all those explanations in this most expected series. So it will be very important in the course of preparation, right? So the correct answer for the question was both statement 1 and 2 are true. It is very simple. See, compost is a more balanced and soil amendment that improves soil structure and health over time. Yes, definitely we have seen that. And then manure is a quicker source of nutrients, especially nitrogen, but requires more care and potentially composting for optimal use. See, you can definitely get a better rank this year as you have prepared well. Last year you gave exam and you scored 114. That doesn't matter, but after that you might have definitely prepared good and well, so it will be definitely beneficial for you. Don't worry about that. See, next question we have, when the rainfall is adequate to meet, the rainfall is inadequate to meet evapotranspiration losses, what is that type of drought known as? Question is from agronomy and can be considered as linked with agrometeorology. The correct answer given by NTA for this is invisible drought. And let's go through different definitions of permanent drought, seasonal drought, contingent drought, and invisible drought. This is a snap from Agronomy Facts by R.S. Meena. So just take a screenshot of this, and this will be very important for your preparation, right? See, invisible drought, it is a direct definition. It occurs when there is frequent rain in a region, when rainfall is insufficient to meet the evapotranspiration losses. Now next question we have, the question is asked about the elements and their extraction method. Just try to answer the correct question for the correct answer for this. See, phosphorus we extract through Olson's method. Then DTPA extractant is used for iron as well as various other micronutrients. Neutral normal ammonium acetate for potassium, and sulfur for Morgan's reagent. So what will be the correct answer for this? Option D. Sorry. Option A was the correct answer for this question. Then we have next question. We have to find the correct match. This question is from agricultural chemicals. See, this year agricultural chemicals has also had an important weightage in ICAR PG Physical Sciences 2025, and we can expect more number of questions in 2026 as the competition is highly rising. Yes, the correct answer for this was option A only. My mistake. The correct answer for this was option A. See, it is mentioned in this slide. Now, next question is from agricultural chemicals. And we are supposed to find out the correct answer. What will be the correct answer for this? See, here NTA gave an incorrect answer. Here, two statements are incorrect. As per NTA's answer key, option B, A, B and D are correct. But bifenthrin is not an systemic pyrethroid. It is a contact pyrethroid. So if this year question comes and there is an option like contact pyrethroid, just go with it, because according to standard books for agricultural chemicals, this bifenthrin is a contact pyrethroid. I have re-verified it from an entomology mentor, our entomology mentor who covered classes for insecticides like Ritik sir. He has also re-verified it that bifenthrin is a contact pyrethroid. Then azadirachtin, yes, it is definitely derived from Azadirachta indica, which is the common name for neem, Indian neem. Then reserpine is not derived from Stachynos nox vomica, it is derived from Rauwolfia serpentina. Then benzyl benzoate is an repellent. So the correct answer for this should be A and D, but the correct answer given by NTA was A, B and D, which I am completely denying. So A and D will be the correct answer for this. Then we have next question. Next question we have from waterlogged soil. Just try to answer this question. Option A. Yes, the correct answer is option A. And here I have given a flowchart type of mechanism like physiological changes in waterlogged soil over time. So you can just take a screenshot of this and go through these processes as the soil will go like undergo waterlogging. It has some physiological changes which will include the rapid oxygen depletion, and then with passage of time, shift of microbial activity, then reduction in soil compounds, then glaciation, acidic pH changes. Now, like, what are the types of pH changes when alkaline soil undergoes submergence and acidic soil undergoes submergence? Can anyone tell me क्या होता है when alkaline soil is submerged and an acidic soil is submerged? क्या pH changes होंगे? Like, किस soil का pH बढ़ेगा और किसका कम होगा? Anyone? Alkaline soils pH decreases. Very good, very good. There will be a fall in pH of alkaline soils, and acidic soils will shift their pH to higher ranges, nearly neutralizing. This is the change in pH that is observed upon submergence of soils. Now we have next question. This is a very favorite question of NTA. This is being asked every year. Very simple question and a bonus question. And you will observe that this question is asked twice in same paper. Like 2025 के पेपर में इसी क्वेश्चन को सेम दो बार पूछा गया है, बस पूछने का तरीका बदल दिया है. So just tell me the correct answer for this question. ये भी जनरल एग्रीकल्चर का क्वेश्चन है. इसको भी हमने हमारे मास्टर कोर्स के जनरल एग्रीकल्चर के क्लासेस में बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया है. We know that oxygen is maximum, but क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा था? Arrange the following in increasing amount of abundance, like least to highest. So the answer will be option A, C, D, B, A. Oxygen being the highest will be placed at end point, right? Then we have next question. This is also a question from general agriculture. इस पे भी हम ज़्यादा time waste नहीं करेंगे. We know that Central Arid Zone Research Institute is located at Jodhpur, Rajasthan. So if anyone knows कि अगर काजरी is located at Jodhpur, Rajasthan, there is no much time needed. इसका आंसर clear पता चल जाएगा. Option B will be the correct answer. Along with this, मैंने सारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स के नाम मेंशन कर दिए हैं, तो ये लिस्ट का ये स्लाइड का भी स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेंगे और इसको भी अच्छे से पढ़ लेंगे. Then next we have, which of the following pesticides are banned for used in India? What will be the correct answer for this? The correct answer for this will be option B, A and D are banned for use in India. See, I have mentioned insecticides, herbicides and fungicides which are banned for use in India, but this list is as of 2024. तो अगर किसी को updated list मिलती है तो master group में बिल्कुल update कर देंगे. Like these banned insecticides and pesticides question has been asked many times, so इसको भी अच्छे से पढ़ लेंगे. इसमें भी सबसे important है DDT, Chlordane, then Aldrin और Aldicar, यहाँ Atrazine, then Paraquat, which are very common और ये पूछे जा सकते हैं एग्जाम में, ठीक है. So this also should be kept in mind. Then we have next question. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and other is labeled as reason. So assertion is saying that kaolinite is a non-expanding type of clay mineral when wet. And the reason for this is given that the tetrahedral and octahedral sheets in kaolinite are held tightly together by hydrogen bonding. So yes, both assertion and reason are correct. Now apart from this, some other properties of kaolinite mineral group are mentioned in this slide. These you can go through. What is kaolinite, then what is hydrated halosite, then what is fully hydrated form of this kaolinite. All these things are very nicely mentioned in this slide. You can go through this slide, and some general properties of kaolin group are also mentioned. So nacrite or dikite, this another objective. Nacrite or dikite are the polymorphs of kaolinite. So इसको भी याद रख लेंगे. And both these slides are very important. अगर इसको आप अच्छे से याद रख सकते हो, तो it will be very beneficial for your preparation. Then next question we have, which practice helps in reducing soil erosion in organic farming? So just go through the option and try to answer the question. What will be the correct answer for this question? Option C, yes, very good. Generalized अगर देखा जाए तो option C will be the correct answer. और very general question, अगर ऐसे questions एग्जाम में आते हैं तो ये बिल्कुल गलत नहीं होने चाहिए. बिल्कुल शांत दिमाग से confused हुए बगैर इसको solve करना है and score maximum. Then we have next question. Biochar contains high amount of. मैंने 2025 की जब JRF एग्जाम लिखी तो मैंने ये क्वेश्चन को गलत किया था लबाइल कार्बन को मार्क करके, पर ऐसी गलती बिल्कुल नहीं करेंगे. इसका आंसर होगा recalcitrant carbon, because whatever the amount of labile carbon is present in the waste residue while burning biochar at high temperature and pressure conditions, the labile carbon is washed away. The pool of carbon left in biochar is recalcitrant carbon. So the correct answer for this will be recalcitrant carbon, and the same was given by NTA. Then we have next question. Arrange the following parameters related to irrigation water quality in agriculture in the correct sequence. और this question, ये question अभी recent trend में आया है irrigation water quality से. This question has been multiple times asked in the exam और ये question हम most expected series में हर पेपर में आ रहा है. That means it has some importance. So इसको भी अच्छे से देख लेंगे. And just try to answer what will be the correct answer for this. Himanshi Chandrakar is saying that the correct answer is C. Yes, Himanshi. The correct answer is C only. EC ये एक बात याद रखना, जब भी अगर इरिगेशन वाटर क्वालिटी की बात हो तो EC इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पैरामीटर, बिकॉज EC इज determining the salinity, what amount of salts any water has. So EC is the most prioritized factor while considering the quality of irrigation water. So the correct answer is option C. Then we have next question. A sequence of soils developed from similar parent material under similar climatic conditions but differences in drainage and relief. What will be the answer for this? The answer will be Catina. Now, what are Catina, Pedon and Cuton? These things are mentioned here. You can go through this. It is a very simple like terminologies in pedology. The next question we have, extent of utilization of applied nitrogen by crops, which is indicated by. अब ये क्वेश्चन, दिस इज अ डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ISSS लाइन टू लाइन. ये ISSS के ही फोटोज मैंने यहाँ पे इंक्लूड किए हैं जस्ट टू शो यू कि क्वेश्चंस ऐसे भी बनते हैं. सी, अगर किसी ने इतना ही पढ़ के ये छोटे से ऊपर पैराग्राफ को, ये 401 पेज नंबर पे नाइट्रोजन यूज एफिशिएंसी का जो पैराग्राफ है उस पे इतना है, और इसके ऊपर ये फिजियोलॉजिकल नाइट्रोजन यूज एफिशिएंसी का छोटा सा पार्ट है. अगर इसको कोई छोड़ देता ना तो इस क्वेश्चन को गलत कर देता. लाइक A, B, C and D इज द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस. हालांकि फिजियोलॉजिकल इफिशिएंसी को इतना इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं दी जाती, लेकिन ऑल द 4 पैरामीटर्स आर द इंपॉर्टेंट पैरामीटर्स इन नाइट्रोजन यूज एफिशिएंसी. एक्सटेंट ऑफ यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ अप्लाइड नाइट्रोजन, तो क्वेश्चन में पूछा क्या जा रहा है? पैरामीटर्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन यूज एफिशिएंसी. कभी कभी क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी घुमा के फिरा के पूछा जा सकता है. सो यहाँ what are the apparent nitrogen use efficiency, agronomic efficiency, production efficiency और physiological efficiency, सारे चारों टर्मिनोलॉजीज को अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है. You all should go through these terminologies and understand what are parameters of nitrogen use efficiency. Then we have next question which is talking about phosphate fixation. अब ये भी question, this question is exact line to line question from ISSS. अगर किसी ने ISSS अच्छे से पढ़ रखी होगी ना, उसका ये question गलत होना बिल्कुल पॉसिबल नहीं है. ये पैराग्राफ भी मैंने फॉस्फोरस के चैप्टर में से फॉस्फोरस फिक्सेशन में थोड़ा सा नीचे, फॉस्फोरस फिक्सेशन के पहले जो इंट्रोडक्शन है उसके बाद factors affecting phosphorus fixation, just above the factors affecting phosphorus fixation, this paragraph is directly mentioned. See, the question is direct line to line from ISSS. Adsorption, isomorphous replacement and double decomposition are the important steps which are considered for phosphorus fixation in soil. तो ऐसे भी क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट ISSS से पूछे जा रहे हैं. सो एनीवन हु इज स्टार्टिंग फॉर 2027 के JRF के प्रिपरेशन के लिए अगर आप अभी से शुरू कर रहे हो और ये वीडियो आप देख रहे हो, तो इट विल बी अ हम्बल जेन्युइन रिक्वेस्ट फ्रॉम आपके सॉइल साइंस मेंटर कि आप फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ सॉइल साइंस को बिल्कुल प्रायोरिटाइज करें. इट इज द वेरी होली बुक फॉर सॉइल साइंस प्रिपरेशन. हाँ, और अगर कोई ऐसा है कि जिसको 2026 में ही एग्जाम देनी है और वो अभी फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ सॉइल साइंस नहीं पढ़ पाया है, इसमें भी कोई टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. सॉइल साइंस का मास्टर कोर्स खरीद लो, उसमें जितना भी कंटेंट है सारा स्टैंडर्ड है, जो इंपॉर्टेंट है वही छाट के ISSS से ही और सारे इंपॉर्टेंट रेफरेंस बुक से बनाया गया है. तो इट विल बी वेरी वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू ऑल. आई कैन डेफिनेटली अश्योर यू दैट. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज आस्क्ड अबाउट बोन मील इज रिच्ड इन. ये क्वेश्चन भी बफर है. इतना इजी क्वेश्चन मैंने देखा ही नहीं. ये मेरे ही एग्जाम का पेपर है और मैंने इसको ना देखे तुक्का लगा दिया था. सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम फॉस्फोरस व्हाट विल बी द अनदर न्यूट्रिएंट एलिमेंट व्हिच इज बीइंग सप्लाइड फ्रॉम बोन मील? कोई और बता पाएगा मुझे कि व्हाट इज द न्यूट्रिएंट एलिमेंट अपार्ट फ्रॉम फॉस्फोरस व्हिच इज बीइंग सप्लाइड फ्रॉम बोन मील? फॉस्फोरस के अलावा ऐसा कौन सा न्यूट्रिएंट एलिमेंट है जो बोन मील के थ्रू सप्लाई हो रहा है? और bone meal is rich in what two nutrients, like phosphorus, and what is the another nutrient which is rich, like which is found in bone meal? Yes, very good, very good, very good, Vipin. Calcium and phosphorus are two important nutrient elements supplied by bone meal. इसको भी याद रखेंगे. Then we have next question. It is in relation to आजादी रखनी. See, देखो, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले we had a question from agricultural chemicals which had scientific name of this like Azadirachtin's parent plant. Now it is asking about the class of Azadirachtin. The class of Azadirachtin is tetranorterpenoid. To be more precise, it belongs to limonide. And its class is tetranorterpenoid. The correct answer for this was tetranorterpenoid plant. So apart from this, some important properties of Azadirachtin are mentioned. You can go through these properties. This will be very, very beneficial for your exam preparation. Now, another simple question. This question is also a direct question from ISSS. I'll show you how, but just try to answer what is the weathering index of quartz. और ये question तो आपको आना ही चाहिए. Very good, very good, very good. The weathering index of quartz is 6. This is a table of weathering index from ISSS. मुझे ये बताइए कि weathering index किसने दिया था? Like who is associated with discovery of weathering index? Very good, Vipin, very good. Yes, the weathering index of quartz is 6. But can anyone tell me who is associated with discovery of weathering index? Jackson, very good. Jackson is associated with weathering index and Goldich gave stability series, weathering stability series. So these things should be remembered. Then gypsum has the weathering index of 1 and anatase of 13, which is maximum. Now moving ahead, we have the essential plant nutrient involved in energy transfer. So what is energy related with? Energy, ATP, full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. अगर इतना भी जनरल इंफॉर्मेशन किसी को पता है तो इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर इजीली मिल जाएगा, which is phosphorus. So apart from this, I have mentioned some important nutrient elements and their functions. ये भी टेबल का स्क्रीनशॉट बिल्कुल ले लेना है और इसको भी रिवाइज करते रहना है. In this last course of preparation, it is very very important not to skip any single table from any book. ये याद रख लो कि ये बहुत ज्यादा important है. Yes, Jayesh, the answer was D only. Very good. Then we have which of the following processes are associated with physical weathering? Physical and chemical weathering. इससे simple question तो और कोई हो ही नहीं सकता. अगर कोई बच्चा सॉइल साइंस में एग्जाम दे रहा है तो ये क्वेश्चन तो उससे गलत होना ही नहीं चाहिए. एसोसिएटेड विथ फिजिकल वेदरिंग. चलो मुझे केमिकल वेदरिंग के प्रोसेसेस बताओ तब तक. ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन, solution, carbonation, hydration and hydrolysis. तो अगर ऑक्सीडेशन और कार्बोनेशन को छोड़ देंगे तो बचे दो. B and C will be the correct answer for this question. Yes, very good Devika. Spurti, correct answer is D only. So ये एक फ्लो चार्ट रिप्रेजेंटेशन है फिजिकल, केमिकल और बायोलॉजिकल वेदरिंग का. इसको गो थ्रू कर लेंगे एंड याद रखेंगे. So some few last questions of today's session. Just try to answer another simple match the following type of question. चलो इतना सिंपल भी नहीं है हाँ, लेकिन किसी को अभी कैटेना थोड़ी देर पहले इसी पेपर में आया था तो कैटेना के बारे में पता होगा तो इसका आंसर भी आप इजीली बता सकते हो. सी सॉइल कैटेना डी वाज गिवन बाय मिलने, ये तो सबको पता ही होता है। तो अगर डी का 2 ऑप्शन किसी को पता था ना, तो बाकी कुछ देखने की भी जरूरत नहीं है। ऐसे ही मैच द फॉलोइंग टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आने हैं और इससे आपकी रैंक बननी है। वेरी गुड। यस जयेश, इसके पहले के क्वेश्चन का आंसर बी एंड सी ही था। वेरी गुड। सो मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, which type of water is most readily available for plant uptake? Options are hygroscopic water, capillary water, gravitational water, and chemically bound water. Just try to answer. What will be the correct answer for this question? Okay, okay, very good. No, Jayesh. How will be hygroscopic water? Hygroscopic water exists in vapor state. Vapor state of water, how can be readily available for plant? No. A part of capillary water, to be more precise, a part of capillary water is available for soil uptake. See here, different types of water classification like physical and biological classification of water is mentioned. Gravitational, capillary and hygroscopic are physical classification of water, and then biological classification includes available, unavailable and superfluous water. So इसको भी एक बार अच्छे से देख लेंगे. Then given below are two statements regarding compaction. Assertion says soil compaction reduces microbial activity in the root zone, and reason says compaction reduces micropores and thus impedes oxygen diffusion in soil. So the correct answer given by NTA for this was both assertion and reason are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. But I am not very sure with this question, like answer. This was challenged by many of the like students who attempted exam in soil science, and the correct answer should have been option A. So कभी कभी ऐसा भी हो जाता है कि whatever is the correct answer, that NTA doesn't give it as correct answer. So moving to the next question, we have another match the following type of question. This is based on rocks, like metamorphic form of rocks and their parent material. So very easy question. ये question तो बिल्कुल किसी का गलत होना ही नहीं चाहिए. This should be on the tip of the tongue. So just try to answer what will be the correct answer for this. देखो किसी के ऑब्जर्वेशन स्किल्स अगर बहुत अच्छे हो ना, तो डी का क्वार्ट्स शिस्ट एक ही ऑप्शन है, डी का वन एक ही गिवन ऑप्शन है इसमें, ऑप्शन डी. सो द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस विल बी ऑप्शन डी. सम pre-existing rocks and their metamorphic rock forms are mentioned here. So ये टेबल भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसको ऐसे का ऐसा स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेंगे, इसको अपने टेबल के सामने बिल्कुल लगा ही देना है, and revise it daily so that if at all any question comes from these type of metamorphic rocks and their parent material rocks, the question should not go waste. Then last question for today's session, and it is the assertion reason type of question. Just try to answer the question. Assertion says that lime is commonly used for reclamation of acid soil, and reason says that when lime is added to soil, the exchangeable hydrogen and aluminum ions on clay organic colloid complex as well as hydrogen ions in the soil solution are displaced by calcium ions. So what will be the correct answer for this? Just try to answer guys. लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, लास्ट क्वेश्चन में तो एनर्जी दिखा दो. ठीक है चलो 2 घंटे हो गए, सेशन खींच रहा हूँ, बट लास्ट ही क्वेश्चन है. ओके देविका, स्फूर्ति, जयेश, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड very good. Everyone is right on the track with the preparation. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation for explanation. Now here see reaction of lime in soil. I have mentioned some reactions. These reactions are very important, and liming of acid soils involves what happens actually when liming is done. this is mentioned here. A liming material is defined as material whose calcium and magnesium bond compounds are capable of neutralizing soil activity. Then application of lime to neutralize exchangeable aluminum helps in raising of pH of acid soils for the improved availability of plant nutrients and reduced toxicity of aluminum and iron. So that's all for today's session. We have covered almost 60 questions from ICAR PG Physical Sciences 2025 paper set. Tomorrow we will cover the rest of the questions remaining, and apart from these question series, we have covered nicely each and every topic in depth in our master course, as well as nice questions have been prepared for the mock test bundle, so you can take benefit. Like अभी भी यहाँ से 1.5 महीने का टाइम है, 1.5 month is left for your exam. Just take maximum benefit of it, and I'll request everyone to make sure you hit each and every end of your preparation with top notch. Okay, so thank you for joining today's session. I'll hope that each and everyone will join tomorrow's session, and whatever number of viewers are watching live, we'll expect a review for from every one of you to be on this session, right? Okay, so thank you.